Depression is a serious illness that affects not just the mind, but the body as well. It can lead to a range of emotional and physical problems, reducing a person's ability to function at work and at home. It affects millions of people across the globe, cutting across age, gender, and socio-economic status. The impact is profound, leading to a significant burden on individuals and society. For years, scientists have focused on neurons in the brain to understand depression. Neurons are the primary cells in the brain responsible for transmitting information. Neurons are like messengers sending signals throughout the brain. They communicate through electrical impulses and chemical signals, forming complex networks that control everything we do. While this research is important, it might not be the whole picture. Focusing solely on neurons may overlook other critical components of brain function. Imagine a busy city. Neurons are like the cars moving information around, but a city is more than just its cars. What about the roads, traffic lights and buildings? These are like the other cells in our brains called glial cells. They provide the infrastructure that supports neuronal function. Glial cells are very important for a healthy brain. They maintain homeostasis, form myelin, and provide support and protection for neurons. One type of glial cell called Astroglia is especially interesting. These star-shaped cells are involved in many critical processes. They're like the caretakers of neurons, making sure they have enough energy, getting rid of waste, and even helping to repair damage. For many years, scientists thought Astroglia were just helpers. They were seen as the support staff of the brain, not the main players. Now we're discovering they play a much bigger role in how our brains work, especially in depression. Understanding Astroglia could open new avenues for treating this debilitating condition, offering hope to millions. Astroglia are star-shaped cells found throughout the brain. These cells are often overlooked, but they play a crucial role in maintaining the brain's health and functionality. They are like little guardians looking after the neurons. Without Astroglia, neurons would struggle to survive and function properly. Astroglia give nutrients to neurons, making sure they have enough energy to work properly. They act like a support system, ensuring that neurons are well fed and energized. Astroglia also clean up waste products, keeping the area around neurons healthy. Think of a garden. Just as a gardener removes dead leaves and weeds, Astroglia clear out cellular debris and toxins. Neurons are like the plants, and Astroglia are like the gardeners. They ensure that the environment is conducive for growth and proper functioning. They take care of the plants, giving them water and nutrients and pulling out weeds. Similarly, Astroglia provide essential nutrients and remove harmful substances. Just like a garden needs gardeners, our brains need healthy Astroglia for neurons to thrive. Without them, the brain's ecosystem would be in disarray. Astroglia also play a key role in communication within the brain. They help facilitate the transmission of signals between neurons, ensuring smooth and efficient communication. They influence how neurons talk to each other. This communication is vital for all brain functions, from basic motor skills to complex cognitive processes. When this communication is disrupted, it can lead to various neurological issues, including depression. Understanding the role of Astroglia can help us find new ways to treat and prevent such conditions. Zebrafish are small, see-through fish. They are becoming increasingly important in brain research. Although they might seem very different from us, their brains share many similarities with ours. Scientists can study baby zebrafish under a microscope. This allows them to see the brain in action, watching how neurons and Astroglia interact. Zebrafish also show behaviors similar to human depression, such as giving up. In this state, zebrafish become still and lose interest in rewards, mirroring the hopelessness felt in human depression. This striking similarity makes zebrafish a powerful tool for understanding what causes this complex disorder. Ketamine is a drug that has been used to numb people during operations for many years. Recently, scientists discovered that ketamine can also quickly help with depression. Unlike typical antidepressants, which can take weeks to work, ketamine can improve mood within hours. Research suggests that ketamine might work partly by influencing Astroglia. It seems to help restore normal function in these cells, possibly improving communication within the brain and lessening depressive symptoms. This discovery has created a lot of excitement in depression research. It opens up new ways to develop faster-acting and more effective treatments for this tough condition. The findings from zebrafish research aren't just one-offs. Studies in mice have also shown that ketamine's antidepressant effects are linked to its impact on astroglia. When researchers stop ketamine from acting on astroglia in mice, the drug's antidepressant effects are weakened. This evidence from different animals strengthens the idea that astroglia are key players in depression. It suggests that targeting these cells could be a good way to develop new treatments for people. The fact that similar things are seen in different species highlights how important this research is and what it could mean for human health. The discovery of astroglia's role in depression challenges the old way of thinking about this disorder, which focused only on neurons. For many years, the primary focus was on neurons, the brain's most well-known cells, and how their dysfunction could lead to mental health issues. For decades, research mainly focused on understanding how imbalances in neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers between neurons, contribute to depression. These neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and dopamine, were thought to be the key players in the development of depressive symptoms. While neurotransmitters are certainly important, focusing only on neurons is like trying to understand a play by only looking at the actors. The actors, or neurons, are crucial, but they are not the whole story. The entire production involves many other elements working behind the scenes. We also need to think about the stagehands, lighting crew, and director, the Astroglia, who play vital roles in how the play turns out. Astroglia, or glial cells, support and protect neurons, ensuring they function properly. They are involved in maintaining the brain's environment, providing nutrients, and removing waste. This change in thinking opens up exciting new paths for research and treatment, going beyond the limits of only targeting neurons. By understanding the role of astroglia, scientists can develop more comprehensive approaches to treating depression, potentially leading to more effective and lasting solutions. This holistic view of brain function could revolutionize how we approach mental health disorders. The realization that astroglia play a big role in depression has sparked a lot of interest in developing new treatments that focus on these cells. While ketamine is promising, it's not a perfect answer. It can have side effects, and how well it works long-term is still being studied. Scientists are exploring other fast-acting antidepressants, such as psychedelics like psilocybin, found in magic mushrooms. These substances also seem to influence astroglia and could offer other treatment choices. The goal is to develop safe and effective treatments that can provide quick and lasting relief from depression by restoring healthy astroglia function. Despite the exciting progress, much remains unknown about the complex relationship between astroglia and depression. Scientists are working hard to understand exactly how these cells contribute to how this complex disorder develops and continues. More research is needed to figure out the best ways to target astroglia for treatment. This includes finding specific molecules and pathways involved in astroglia problems and developing drugs that can effectively control their activity. Answering these questions will be key for turning these groundbreaking findings into effective treatments for millions suffering from depression. The discovery of astroglia's role in depression is a turning point in our understanding and treatment of this difficult disorder. It offers a new perspective and renewed hope for millions around the world. By looking beyond neurons and understanding the complexity of the brain, we are finding new ways to develop faster-acting and more effective treatments. The road ahead is full of challenges, but the potential rewards are huge, with continued research and a commitment to uncovering the brain's secrets. We can work towards a brighter future where depression is no longer a crushing burden, but a treatable condition.